presented. Both of these teams need a win badly tonight, Grant.
Here we go.
Neither has been playing to their potential as of late.
You know, you can really sense the desperation in the air. A win here would be a big step in the right direction for either squad. And BA, a loss could set them back even further.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Anthony, and it's Magician in at the small forward position. Ball outside. Down low. He can't hit that time. Here's Magician. Stewart defends. Anthony outside. Pass to Freeman. Here's Starling. He picked up 10 in his last game. And that one's good. Magician.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Caravan. And just over a minute played here to start the game.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
Now here's Anthony. He's guarded closely. Pass to Starling. No good that time. Good D by Ball. Here's Caravan. The kick out to Ball. Clock at 6, and there's a pick. This one for 3. Buries it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Anthony, the pass to Starling. Anthony with a screen on Ball. Back to Anthony from the arc. He's off on that one. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Lets it go from 14. The rebound by Diawara. Gone 1 for 3 so far. Starling passes to Anthony. 4-3. Starling no good.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Pass to Ball. Takes a 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So both teams making some changes here. Now let's take a minute to see the top free throw shooters in the rookie class. A minute 53 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Anthony. Here's Diawara. Here's Magician. Shot clock at 6. Here's Starling on the money with the jumper.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. Inside. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. To the left side wing. And that one's good. Magician.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
35 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Ball. The layup misses. Gone 3 of 6 from the floor. There's the steal. And it's Starling with a rebound. To the middle. It's intercepted. With 1 on the clock. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. They lead by a bucket. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off. Jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
We've got George, and it's Freeman in at the 5 down low.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a 1-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
Good on the second one. Here's Magician. George outside. There's a screen. Pass to Magician. Stolen by Ross. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The officials were right on top of that one.
At the line for your Huskies, Kalvari, 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Both good from the line that time.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
Magician, the pass to George. And there's the screen. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Ross with a screen on George. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. George defending, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul, third team.
And now looking at the 2K leaderboard, here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking.
Well, talk about rim protection. Last season, they were patrolling the paint, rejecting shots at will.
First free throw is good.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
So both teams changing it up here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall.
Magician, pass to the Magician. George outside. Pass to Starling. Fires the 3. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Stewart. Takes a step back. Here's Mullins. Here's Caravan. Still no points. George defending. 6 to shoot. Stripped it away. Pass to Freeman. And the basket is good. Freeman's got 4 points in the quarter.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
Well, when you think about Cam Thomas, Doris, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Well, it's the first thing that comes into Cam's mind, and that's put the ball in the basket. And the ability to do it from range or off the bounce, this guy is a special offensive player. Boy, creating opportunities at point-blank range, this is exactly what you want.
George passes to Starling. George sets a screen. The 3. That one is off. There's a minute 47 left in the second period. To the paint. Here's Stewart. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
George passes to Starling. Pass to Magician. Out left to the wing. The 3. George, that one's good. George has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. check in on our rookie watch, the best three-point shooters during the last month. .116 left in the first half of this one. Ball outside. Stewart outside. Let's go with a three. That shot is off. Gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Anthony, the pass to George. Here's Magician. And here's Anthony. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Mullins with a rebound. Shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. George against ball. The layup off target. Here's Magician. So we conclude the first half. They lead by 6. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Well, I think for the home team, I love a new season, new faces, new places. You get to watch the rookies develop. Nothing better.
Yeah, it's great to be back for us and for the players and for the fans. And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a tough start for the visiting team.
I'm not seeing their activity on D. Right now, the game is close, but it could turn on them unless they up the effort.
I agree. If they let this slip away, it's because their defense let them down.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pass to Caravan. Ball outside. Stewart outside. Back to ball for three. Rebounded by Freeman. Shooting about 43% on this one. They've got Anthony. And it's Magician in at the three. Kicking off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's 5. There's the screen. Anthony outside. Pass to Magician. Fires for three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Magician's got 6 points.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Second half getting started, about a minute played. Three-pointer Stewart. Here's Caravan. Six on the shot clock. Tries again. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony.
0 for 3 to start the second half. You've got to start finding your footing here.
To the right side. Starling passes to the Magician. Now here's Anthony. He's covered closely. For the tie. Caravan pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. From outside the arc. The rebound by Diawara. Diawara's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. To the inside. Out to Anthony. Here's Starling.
Ball is turned over. Huskies ball.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Will grant for a late first-round pick. Cam Thomas is a certified bucket.
Yeah, B.A. He's got every shot in the book. And he's still rounding out the other aspects of his game. But if you need to score, that he can provide.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Caravan. They set the pick. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul, first team foul. At the line for your Huskies, number 5. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both teams deciding to change it up. Good on both. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
To the paint. Here's Diawara. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's his first trip to the line. That free throw misses. He hits the second from the line. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Here's Caravan. No points so far. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul, second team foul. At the line for your Huskies, number
Shoot 2.
5. 2 shots.
That one's off. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Starling passes to Diawara. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, good whistle there.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line. And he knocks down the first one. It's both from the stripe. Here's Ball. He's got 6. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Mullins. And here's Ball. 6 to shoot. It's stolen. Anthony with it. No points yet. Here's Diawara. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Sends it home from three-point land.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
He's guarded by Anthony. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Caravan. Ball right side. Shot clock at 6. From downtown. And no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Some room here for Anthony. And counted from 19 feet away. Anthony's got 5 points in the quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Ball. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
What's up?
And that one falls for Ball. Pass to Freeman. To the wing on the left. Here's Magician. From outside, off the mark. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Starling passes to George. The 3-ball. No good there.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
We've got George, and it's Starling in at the 2. Inside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
George outside. The 3 is up. The shot that time not on target. Shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Pass to Mullins. They set a pick. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray. Mullins has got his first 3 points of the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's George. Here's Magician. Pass to Starling. Clock at 6. Shoots over Stewart. Starling no good.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
And they're putting together another quality possession. They're taking control of this game.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. He laid into the team about being over-aggressive. He said, quote, "You're letting them get to the line as much as they want. We've got to dial back some of the physicality because it's getting us in trouble. Guys, let's see if they can ease up here."
Appreciate the report, Allie. Magician, pass to Diawara. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Ball outside. Can't get it to go.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Starling, pounded by Ball. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Caravan. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Anthony, right side.
Huskies foul. Stewart. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Anthony. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Can't get it. Gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Here's Ball. Using the glass to lay it in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play. Oh, ball movement creating a great look. Every coach loves this.
Gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Oh, not close. All air. Shooting around 41%. Now Anthony shoots a 3. Puts up the tray. And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Outside. 50 seconds left to play in the fourth. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And the timeout called here by Jordy Fernandez. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Freeman. 6 on the shot clock. Cash from downtown.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Their biggest lead of the game was 9, and he commits the intentional foul.
First team foul.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second team foul. At the line for 2. Ball.
We got this, we got this.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
That's how you protect a lead. Build it out with clutch free throws.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Bull, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
4th personal foul, 4th team foul. At the line for your Huskies, Ball. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And you never want to say never, but in this case...
Yeah, at this point, I don't even know if divine intervention could turn this around.
He's guarded by Anthony. And so they get the victory here at home. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. So long.